I was leaving the farm and headed up into Lincoln for some errands, and as I approached the light at Saltillo and 77, I was northbound on 77 in the right-hand lane, and a guy hit me from behind going about 65 miles an hour. I could feel sort of like waves of numbness rolling down my legs, and I couldn't move my legs. Right away I knew it was a serious injury. Throughout the day after breakfast, I would spend 5 hours during the day doing therapy. I couldn't do a lot physically, but pushing my body as hard as I could still took the same amount of energy as someone working out 5 hours a day. So that's what I did, was basically push myself as hard as I could 5 hours a day, 5 days a week for 2 months. It's important for me, just my whole life I've always been active, so physically I appreciate that, but mentally and emotionally that's how I process life, is by being physically active. And so it's been difficult to process the stress of the injury and things like that without physical activity at the extent that I'd like. That being said, I've gotten back into climbing, as a disabled person, and I've done some cool climbing adventures as well. So although I've gotten out to do those things, the everyday activity isn't there, and I wish it was. The road is dangerous. There's no getting around that. It's a dangerous road. There's hills, there's driveways that pull out onto it. The speed limit's high. There's steep embankments. It's not a place that I go to regularly if I can avoid it. I don't know if there are smaller steps that they can take in the short run that help mitigate dangers, but if there are, they should take those, because it's certainly not a safe road to drive on.